High, the favourite. And I think they're ready. Race 6, Morphettville. There's the light racing. And they seem to break in a pretty even sort of a line. Miss Siska is showing pace with creativity. Mystified's going to be handy with leather and lace. Mamselle Test not far away. Miss Gunpowder on the inside. Set to Sparkle going forward deeper up towards the top as well. Further back in the field, a missed opportunity. The grey, it's on the inside. Outer Speller very wide going forward. She So High settles well back with Go Go Grace. Then Dainty Tess and one more Daisy. It's Set to Sparkle, which worked up now to Just Shade Creativity. Leather and Lace was third. Miss Gunpowder fourth. Next then was Split Lip. Deeper out on the track was Outer Stella. Mystified just steady off heels there. Mamselle Tess in front of it. She So High's got a wall of horses in front of it. A missed opportunity on its inside. Then Dainty Tess, Miss Siska, and the last pair, one more Daisy. And Go Go Grace down by the 250. Creativity led. Leather and Lace after it. Here's the favourite, She So High with Mamselle Tess. And then Split Lip. She So High, the favourite, moved up, took the lead for Ollie. It's She So High in front from Split Lip, Mamselle Tess, and She So High. She So High beats Split Lip, Mamselle Tess. Then Leather and Lace, a missed opportunity, Creativity, Mystified. Dainty Tess next from Miss Siska. Then Go Go Grace. Well back Miss Gunpowder with one more Daisy, Outer Stella, and Set to Sparkle was last.
Good ride for Ollie. He had a wall of horses in front of him, fillies and mares on the home turn, but he's able to extricate. She's having a fabulous campaign, to be honest. She's done so well here. Mick Price has won this race before. Tell me a race that Mick Price hasn't won in South Australia in the big carnivals. And she was solid to the line, Split Lip. So the two of the three-year-old fillies, in fact, the three-year-old fillies run three of the first four placings there with Mamselle Tess in between them.
Yeah, that little weight pull certainly helped them, but amazing at the 450 metre mark. I thought, She So High is going to be flat out getting a run. He had horses all around him. Ollie clicked his fingers, and within about 3 strides, he'd gone from being cluttered up to having nothing around him. He got a beautiful run through and really gifted the race in a way, but the horse obviously was really good on the day too.
So impressive there, very impressive. She started the campaign by winning the Moomba Plate. She earned very well in the Euclase, didn't she?
Yep, she did, and Split Lips ran a really good race as well. Rosemont bought her a couple of starts ago, and slightly disappointing last start, but still ran a good section. Today, much better race. They pick up some more black type. Mamselle Tess has run well too, and Leather and Lace probably just presented a bit too early, and it was a bit of a sitting shot for some of those horses that finished in front of her. But She So High, very good.
So let's go down to you, Adam.
We got Luke Wilkinson joining us. Luke, that turn a foot late was sensational.
Yeah, it was a little bit frightening, but when he got out, she was really brilliant to the line.
What have you made of her time in South Australia? Looking at her in the yard, she was on her toes, she was ready to go, but she looked as though she'd really settled in.
Yeah, look, Chris Beege has done a great job looking after her. He looks after all our horses when they come to South Australia, so we can't thank Chris enough. And obviously Mick put a great polish on her.
The tempo in the race was also very suitable for you.
Yeah, perfect. There's a bit of speed on. I thought she was one pair back further than I expected, but Ollie found the gaps.
How's your teeth going there, mate? You told me your wisdom teeth have come out. This must make it a bit easier.
Yeah, Panadine Ford have been my friend in the last 24 hours, but yeah, so far so good.
You mentioned that Chris Bee's been looking after your gallopers. You've got a Secret Agenda in the Goodwood. What are the chances and what are your thoughts going into the race?
Oh, well, I was watching the footy last night, watching the rain, thinking how good's this, but we'll just see how she goes. She's a great mare, loves it wet, and I'm sure she'll run well.
Well done on the win.
Thank you.
So, Bruce, Secret Agenda, certainly a big chance, but I know they were doing the rain dance last night. I did speak to Chris Beeg regarding that, and this 3-year-old with a turn of foot like that is going to go places.
No doubt about that, no. High quality, great to see Ollie, who rides so well everywhere. I mean, his third of his Group 1 winners was actually here on Mannerism all those years ago in one of the Oakses, but Damien hoping to win the Goodwood for the first time, and he's on the favourite.
He's going to have every chance, and the way that track's playing, I think it suits him too.
Wodonga, by the way, the next race at 4 o'clock, then back to 4:31 on time. So the next race at Wodonga at 4 o'clock and then back to 4:31. Look, Mick Price, he and Ollie have been a force when you think about the Australian Guineas this year. They won the Champagne up in Sydney. They've combined with a lot of good winners, haven't they?
Been together a long time, had a lot of success together, and obviously Damien Oliver loves coming over here for carnival time. As you mentioned, a lot of Group 1s, Lingy, those sort of horses he's ridden over the years, and a happy hunting ground. He'll be hoping he can get one more.
Yeah, with that Goodwood today, what's his number? I think he's 109 in Australia and 113 all up. He's ridden more Group 1 winners in Australia than anyone. George Moore's got a few more because of the internationals. But beautiful ride, Adam, by Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie would just be hoping this was a nice sighter leading into the big one. She's got a really nice turn of foot, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's a really nice filly turning mare, and she always promised a lot. And I thought she might handle the softish ground today, and she did. She really won well, deserved a nice win.
I just mentioned, Luke, then the tempo seemed to really suit you as well and just allow you to track into it.
Yeah, they didn't go over hard, but I was really going well coming to the turn. I just need a bit of luck, and she was going well enough to make that luck, and she sprinted quickly when she found the gap.
As I said, hopefully a nice sighter for you. Vega Magic, you'll be hoping that the WA bloodlines can serve you right.
Would be nice, yeah. He's a really good horse, obviously, Vega, and not his probably preferred conditions today, but the track's holding up remarkably well for the rain that we've had, and hopefully it's dry enough for him.
Best of luck there in the next.
Thank you.
Damien Oliver, as we said, of course, from Perth. Vega Magic trained over in Perth and has started all their career there, Bruce. So it'll be a nice little story for all involved if it is able to win the next.
No, absolutely. And not too many Group 1 races that Ollie has not won in Australia. So it would be brilliant if he were to win on Vega Magic today. The feature race at Port Augusta is not too far away, the Flying Doctor Cup. It's the 90th anniversary of the Flying Doctor service. They do great stuff all around the country, so a big day at Port Augusta.
Absolutely, and it's regions where they were most prevalent would be around that Port Augusta region, which is a few hours from a major city, so good on them, and hopefully they're all supporting out there at Port Augusta. It's hard to have a dual meeting, I suppose, on a Saturday, but a lot of jocks and trainers have supported it, and we've got some decent sized fields out there, and this is race 7 not too far away.
Yeah, you know what, I might have missed a race there. I reckon we're already up to race 7. We've had the Cup, and this is the Outback Tycoon is the favourite here, so on a Flying Doctor Day, I reckon that might be a good tip, don't you?
Why not? And Ryan Hurdle won a lot of races out there today too.
Done very, very well. So a couple to come up at Port Augusta on the dirt track there. Here's Tim Edwards for his call.
Today, winning an I Am Serious in race number 8. It is correct weight here at Morphettville. Weight is right after race 6. The You Bet Proud Miss Stakes, won brilliantly by She's So High with Damien Oliver riding for Mick Price. It is correct weight 15, 16, 8 with 17 fourth. It's time to go to the mounting yard for the presentation. We head down to South Australian Jockey Club Vice Chairman, Mr. Bob Holton. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you, Terry. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see a fantastic crowd here to watch South Australian racing at its very best with the many visitors we've got from interstate. We've just witnessed the running of the 2018 You Bet Proud Miss Stakes. I'd like to include in this a little bit of a story about Proud Miss. Proud Miss was a brilliant 2-year-old SA filly who won 9 consecutive races before finishing second in the Golden Slipper. She was trained by the Hall of Fame inductee Graham Hegney, so she was certainly a true South Australian champion. It's my pleasure to congratulate the winning connections of She's So High, trained by Mick Price, ridden by Damien Oliver. The You Bet Proud Miss Stakes has been won by horses of the ilk of Assertive Eagle, Hazard, Runway Star, and last year's winner Furyk, trained by David and Ben Hayes and Tom Dabenig, and written by Craig Williams. You Bet is the licensed betting partner of the South Australian racing industry and a proud partner of the SAJC, sponsoring the Adelaide Festival of Racing and the time-honoured Adelaide Cup. With Australia's largest wagering geographical retail footprint, the You Bet retail network consists of over 1,400 standalone pub, club and on-course TAB outlets. You Bet customers can also access bet securely 24 hours a day, 7 days a week over the phone or through a class-leading website, as well as through mobile and tablet applications. The SAJC would like to thank You Bet for its ongoing support of racing in South Australia, and we look forward to continuing our long and successful association into the future. It is now my pleasure to introduce Tony Flanagan, General Manager of Retail Northern Territory in South Australia, to present the trophy to the winning connections. Tony.
Thanks, Bob. As the third day and the final day of the UBET Adelaide Festival of Racing draws to a close, not forgetting the main attraction, the Daily Goodwood up next, I would personally like to congratulate the SAJC on 3 wonderful days of racing, a racing festival that UBET are very happy to be involved with. It's fair to assume that after the recent merger of Tabcorp and Tats Group, that by this time next year, UBET will have been rebranded to Tab, and next year's Festival of Racing will be known as the TAB Festival of Racing, which would envisage many more years to come. On behalf of UBET, I'd like to congratulate the owners of She's So High, along with trainer Mick Price, and once again, a great ride by champion jockey Damien Oliver. Without further ado, I'd like to call on David from Blue Blood Thoroughbred Syndicates to accept the winning trophy of the 2018 UBET Proud Miss Stakes. Thank you.
Just like to thank the South Australian Jockey Club for putting on a great carnival year in, year out. It's been a good carnival for us, very successful over the last couple of years, so hopefully we can continue to come back here every year and take away some further trophies. Big thank you to the sponsor, UBET, and a lot of credit goes to Mick Price. He's been a super trainer for us, and really appreciate all the work he does. Thanks to Damien Oliver, another super ride. We love having Damien ride for us. It's a shame he's jumped off Secret Agenda in the Goodwood, but hopefully he runs a nice second behind her next up. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. That concludes the presentation.